Wagwan YouTube, Fikod here. Welcome to today's Destiny video. In today's video, we're going to be going over this week at Bungie for the 8th of June 2017. Now, there's a lot of cool information in this weekly update, which means if you do enjoy, make sure you slap that like button down below. And of course, if you want more content like this from me, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, let's jump in. So the article straight away starts talking about E3. It says, our roadmap for the launch of Destiny 2 is marked with many awesome moments and amazing destinations. Next week, thousands of Guardians will take a step into our new worlds. If you'll be one of them, you'll have a chance to lay hands on a controller connected to a PS4 Pro in the Activision booth and the PlayStation booth. If you'd rather see it on PC, we'll also be in NVIDIA's booth in the West Hall. If you'll be watching E3 from the virtual parameter, we'll want to give you a glimpse behind the scenes. Our man in the crowd will be Cosmo. Everything he shares will be tagged #D2E3. Follow up and follow along. We'll have announcements to make, interviews to highlight, and many encounters with people from the community to immortalise. So it looks like Destiny 2 is going to have a big social media presence at E3, setting it up for that huge launch it's going to have in September towards the end of this year. Potentially going to be the biggest release of the year. That would be really nice to see this game really flourish. But yeah, make sure you follow Deej, Cosmo and Bungie all on Twitter. I'll have all their Twitters linked down below because they're going to be giving us a lot of things to think about during E3. Well, hopefully anyway. The article then moves on to talk about what Bungie are actually going to do at PAX. It says, we'll be at PAX West 2017. Last year was the first time we brought Destiny to PAX. This year, we're going bigger. This year we'll have a building of our very own. In the final days before Destiny 2 launches, we'll celebrate the community that has helped us create a world worthy of a sequel. We'll tell you more about what you'll be able to expect from us later. With tickets on sale, we want you to be equipped with the knowledge that this year will be a special time to be a Destiny fan at PAX West. So that sounds really exciting for me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to PAX, but if you are, count yourself very, very lucky because I think you're going to be finding out a lot of exclusive information, seeing as how it's so close to the launch of Destiny 2. The article then moves on to the What's Up Doc section. I'm not going to read through it all, but if you want to read it, I will have this article linked in the description down below. The most important thing, I think, is the Trials of Osiris erroneous losses. And that's essentially, there's a problem with Trials cards at the moment. Sometimes, if you win a game, it will appear as a loss, which is obviously a massive pain. And pretty much, Bungie just want you to report it and attach a video file with your report whenever it happens. Hopefully that can get fixed soon. But a weekly update video would not be a weekly update video without the Bungie bounty. The Bungie bounty this week is TheGeekChick. The region is New York, and it will be at 10 AM Pacific time on the 14th of June. The console is PlayStation 4, and the game mode will be Clash. I'll have everything about the TheGeekChick linked down below. And remember, if you take part in the Bungie bounty, you'll have a chance at grabbing the elusive sign of opposing will emblem, and I bet you'll have a lot of fun on the way. The article then closes out by saying, there's more to look forward to. Urk is putting the finishing touches on the next Bungie podcast. Cosmo and I have tickets to Guardian Con. The hits will keep on coming. As you mentioned up above, we're not done plotting waypoints on the map. We have a lot more people to meet before it's time to launch this rocket. We hope we'll have a chance to meet you somewhere along the journey, even if it's in the beta. So yet again, not a lot of content in the weekly update, unfortunately. What we have is a lot of Destiny 2 news to look forward to in the future. Most notably, the announcement of the beta dates, which in an article Activision confirmed will be announced at E3. Also at E3, expect to see something very interesting. From noon to 12:30 at the E3 Coliseum, there will be a show called Inside Bungie, where we'll join Bungie CEO Pete Parsons for a wide-ranging discussion about his career, the industry, and Bungie's next release, Destiny 2. So expect to find out some brand new information. If you want to know more about Destiny 2 and Destiny 2 at E3, make sure you stick around on my channel as I'll be covering every detail we hear about Destiny 2 across the 3-day period. Something pretty crazy about the Inside Bungie show is that it'll also be presented by WWE superstar Big Show, who turns out to be a huge Destiny fan. And if you don't believe me, I'll have an interview linked below with the Big Show where he talks about Destiny, and I can tell you now, he knows what he's talking about. So that's essentially it in terms of the weekly update. I have to admit I did paraphrase a little bit, so if you want to read the article in detail, like I said earlier, I'll have it linked down below. But in terms of Destiny 2 and E3, we are far from finished. There is going to be a lot of information coming in the next few weeks, so definitely stick around here because I'm going to be covering it all in detail. But in the meantime, we're going to move on and talk about this week's community highlight. This week's community highlight comes from a user called Ainza David, or rather David_draws_ on Instagram. I'll have that link down below. And he does a lot of amazing Destiny drawings on Instagram, but this one I like in particular because it's Destiny 2 themed and I'm very hyped for Destiny 2. As you can see, it is a new Titan, or rather a Titan in the new Destiny 2 armor, equipping the new Destiny 2 Sentinel subclass, the Captain America subclass. Hopefully it looks this good in game. This is a really awesome drawing. Keep it up, dude. Great work. But on that note, that about wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I do apologise for the lack of content in this week's weekly update. I'm not in control of that, but I do try and fill these weekly update videos out with extra new stories, like with Big Show and things like that. So if you do appreciate that, make sure you slap that like button down below. And if you're feeling generous, sharing this video would be awesome. That does actually help my channel grow. If you also want to see more Destiny content like this from me, be sure to subscribe, because there's going to be lots of news coming over the summer and I'm going to be covering it all. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Fikod the Man. Make sure you check the links in the description down to all the sources I've talked about, and also for a few other of my videos. Make sure you also check my Everything Destiny 2 playlist. And I think I've probably plugged a little bit too much, but anyway, like I said, thank you very much for watching. I've been Fikod the Man, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.